Hello, Internet. I am John. Welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 3.9 Void Hive. Last time, we entered endgame and promptly had the Unbidden spawn inside one of our vessels. And despite having pretty similar total fleet power, we that's not, we cleaned them up without too much trouble. So now, I think the next thing that will happen is most likely one or two of the fallen empires will awaken, um, and either start vassalizing or do war in heaven or something like that. If it's this one, we may be in trouble. If it's one of these two, it's probably okay. But yeah, we'll see. I did notice a couple things that we should be doing. One is that so I mean we're capped on influence again, right? The custodianship term limit is going to pass. So we're going to be custodian forever and have a ton of influence. One thing is that we don't have any. We have these hive worlds now, and we aren't putting rings on them, but we should. So that one, and then the mining one, I wanted one. And it's a little premature, right? So it's in Korak. Because we don't actually, we're not producing much there yet, but orbital rings take a while to build, so, if I can find them. Oh, we put an orbital over it. So we can't build an orbital ring over it. I think. Do we need that? Can we dismantle it? And then build an orbital ring? High stakes. Yeah, okay. So some orbital rings, and then we might want to throw some around like these, because that one was an industrial world. This one's kind of an industrial world, so we might put one up there as well for. And these are mostly for the base pop output boosters, right? For like the farm jobs and the mining jobs, and foundry drone jobs. I'm not sure it makes sense to keep. So the other thing that I wanted to build with our influence. Earlier, I noticed a fleet pathing really weird where it was like over here and it didn't seem like it had any reason to be. And I think what happened there was that it was passing through the L gates and it was going from one L gate to the L cluster to here and then through this gateway to like the capital. And the solution to this problem is just to have an L gate in this in the same system as a gateway. So we're gonna build one more gateway, and it's gonna be right like in this L gate system and right next to the relay. And that gets us both onto the relay network and onto the gateway network and the L gates all in one spot. And we have a bastion there, and that's all good. So, right. So base output boosters. As far as expanding our ally production, I don't know that we really need to, because at this point most of our increase in fleet power is coming from repeatables in tech rather than building more ships. But we do still have, we have almost 200 supplies, so we should use it, plus GDF supply. But I don't know what the most efficient thing here is. Whether it's ringworld, like forge districts, yeah, industrial segments, or if it is to continue to expand on our forge habitats, 5151, 2620, or if it is hive world, forge hive worlds. 1913. I suspect that forge hive worlds are probably the way to go here, but it might depend on the pops, right? Because we don't really want. I guess I'm curious, like what. Yeah, so here, a foundry drone. puts out 9 alloys and consumes 7 minerals. And here, our foundry drones put out 9.6 and consume 6.5. And oh, that was a lithoid. So right now, without orbital rings, our habitat dwellers have a small output edge, but with orbital rings, like if we, so this one we have upgraded like forges, but we could still get 1 more point of alloy output per, let's grab one that uses food. Yeah. So we could be doing 10, and we're 15, 20, 55, 65, 71. So like an extra 1.7 alloys for about the same input cost. So I think given enough pops that aren't void dwellers, we really do want to be producing our alloys not on habitats, which is kind of sad. And then I would rather do it on hive worlds because the moats upkeep is much lower, right? The moats upkeep on one of these is like 1.8 moats per month just for a segment, which is worth about 5 industrial districts on a hive world. Right? These are, 2 jobs for 2 energy. Yeah, so it's like 20 energy per month for 10 foundry drone jobs, or on the ring world it would be 5 energy and 2 moats. Moats are worth about 10 energy, so 25 energy for 10 jobs. That's not that much less efficient. Maybe we just, and we can get the same, like the maxed forge upgrade here provides the same like last point of base output bonus. So maybe we just do it here, and then our void dwellers with the trait, the natural metallurgists or whatever. Yeah, natural machinists, and then we can use that bonus here to get even more. So that's kind of our Well, I guess we'll do Forge Ring Worlds. So that was that. And then one last thing I wanted to sort out was the GDF fleet. So I had thought that it would let us get like a... Oh, it's not here. Where is it? I guess it's in my capital. Oh, I also wanted to see if this starbase has... Okay, it does have gestation. Good. But if the GDF fleet is only going to be size 200, or 225, I guess. Yeah, so it's subject to our usual fleet cap. But we have 400 naval cap that we can only use for GDF. So we'll probably do like 2 size 200 GDF fleets. I think makes more sense than like a 230 and a 170. So we'll get there in a minute, but I want to start things rolling.
Technology conceived.
We should also be figuring out how to spend Unity for something useful. Whether that's like planetary ascensions or more edicts.
Knowledge. Technology conceived.
Several decent ones here.
Council agenda ready. Technology conceived.
I was also thinking about it, that ring worlds are like super pop, like production dense. Okay, yeah, what do matter disintegrators do? Pretty short range. That's not artillery range, definitely. Plus armor, plus hull, minus shield. I mean, they would be okay against... And multiplicative damage based on target's ship size. That could be really quite good against like the Pretherin that use no shield. That'd be kind of cheeky. One little upside of doing all crisis. We probably won't do that though. I did want to turn this into a bastion because I realized we have this planet here out hanging and we're actually kind of using it for stuff. So, and then we can turn this one into an anchorage or something.
Technology conceived. Our situation log is updated.
Okay, orbital ring in Pitham. And we're gonna go straight to the upgrade to, okay, so we got one extra ag district from that society tech, and then we can get a couple more from habitation modules here, and just get more food out of this planet. Oh, okay, and so we finished disintegrator just from researching salvage. Where is the Teropia? Oh. Does that like cancel his orders? Yeah, it does. Okay. He was doing. You know, we could. I probably also want like a GDF artillery battleship. There used to be a bug where, like the GDF and Federation ship designers, would crash or like lock up the game. So I'm always kind of nervous using them, but I guess they fixed it. It's weird that like the GDF uses the Imperial ship set. I feel like it should just be like a regular. Shield hardening, shield hit points. 750, 1320. Yeah, okay, so hyper shields are gonna be better. 1020. Okay. Pulse armor is the interesting one, I think, where it's a little bit of armor and a little bit of shield. 1650 total. Yeah, I don't think so. 2 pulse armors is like 2040 and 900, which is less than a neutronium and a hyper shield. So, yeah, not a whole lot of. Oh, and we don't want the Giga Cannon. We want Latzes. Yeah. We got this one lost cruiser. We might send him to the scrappers. I mean, we could just add him to some random fleet because they're all a little bit below cap. Anyway, GDF fleet. And then we will move, 3 carrier battleships out. We might want to put like 8 more artillery, so if we move 11 out of here, then we need like 11 artillery battleships, plus like another 11 artillery battleships, and 11, 15, something like that. Let's just build a bunch of artillery for now. Okay, so 200 supply, minus 16 for the Titan. I mean, okay, so what are we doing with these? We have like 11, 15, 11, 15. Yeah, so we're going to want like 22 artillery battleships. And then if we borrow 11 from the other fleet, then we need like 5. Okay, but the command limit's not right there. Yeah, let's just do that for now. We'll sort them out later. What does that total come out to? Will it tell me how much just this fleet would be? I mean, okay, 23 times 8 plus 2 times 8 is 25 times 8 is 200. Right, so we can't do 11 and 15 because our total naval cap on GDF fleets is smaller. So we would need to drop 3 battleships. So we will do 10 artillery and 12 carriers for each. Is that 10 and 14? No, it needs to be 23. We could do 10 and 13. Or like 9 and 14. Yeah, I guess we'll do 10 and 13. That's fine. And then here we have all of the carriers that we need to do 10 and 13. So we will remove those. And then hopefully the math all checks out on this. And then we gotta go find our lost cruiser. The most important thing we could be doing right now. Who currently has my cruisers? Okay, it's this fleet. Fine.
Our construction is complete.
What do the ramparts do? Starbase modifier. Okay, so like ramparts would be good if we wanted to just build a bunch of defense platforms and make the starbase really tanky. That's an interesting thought. And then there's some other thing. There's some other archaeotech thing. Maybe I haven't researched yet. Okay, well. War? Helix Credonians and the Silicoids. Why? Do you guys share a border with the Silicoids? They're at war with everyone. Okay, so it's a war of philosophies. Interesting. We are out of jobs. So that's not ideal. Hive nexus on planet. Okay, so we need more pops here before we can do that. What, 25, I think? Okay. Speaking of, we need more pops somewhere. What was the name of that planet even? I mean, it's full on jobs right now, so it's not. We don't really want that. Ha! We don't care about Noxus because we don't care about happiness. Yeah, I mean, the Empire size thing would speed up everything. Just a little bit. Okay, so Moonlit Mooring took the systems our other vassal wanted to take. I guess they didn't have open borders or something. Maybe the shield overcharger is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think that's the other like starbase thing that I'm thinking of that's from the ancient stuff. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, so they
Our special project is complete.
the Pelx Credonians are using our gateways. I think. No? Okay, that was... Huh. So just seeing a lot of movement through there. I mean, it would make sense for them to use our gateways. Oh dear, what's... Why are the, fanatical xenophobes going after our vessels? Have you done something I should know about? Okay, they're being chill. They just decided they really didn't like those amoebas or whatever. Huh. We could conclude prematurely. We're fallen influence. There's not really a strong reason not to. Is there anything else we really want to pass? That would be pretty good. We could use that. And then combined with the Military Readiness Act, it would be really bad for everyone else. It could be a little bit dangerous for, like, vassal power relations, right? If everybody else gets an extra 150 naval supply, times 10 vassals is an awful lot of naval cap. But, it'll probably be fine, right? Well, what's our current, vassal power penalty? It's going down. I think we can probably afford it. Nobody else wants us to wants us to declare Imperium. That's very sad. We don't want to give everybody else more influence. Yeah, I like navigation agency too because speed is good. But yeah, we can do mobilization. Empire size from pops plus 2%. We're at minus 40%. I mean, okay. It's just so much more fleet. That's like another full battleship fleet. So. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, okay, so all of our allies are still, like, stacked up on our take point guy. We want to release them to go fight their wars against the Silicoids. Okay, so the Jabru have gained their independence and taken some space. They're not very fond of us, but we could bribe them and then vassalize them. I'm just like, usually teeny tiny empires lack for stuff, and we can get some like trade bonus, and then
our construction is complete.
Maybe that will make them a little more loyal when we... it didn't really matter. Okay, so this is... yeah, climate optimization, and then... And here, they're a backwater. They have no relays. They have no gateways. We could... I'm still curious about Ultima Vigilis, so... yeah, I think this would be a great place to plunk down a gateway. Maybe we start with the hyper relay, so that they don't just try to build a hyper relay out from under us and put it somewhere far from the gate. Yeah, it's a hike. Okay. Okay, so the our other vessel at war with the Slicoids, status quo. Insights happening. Okay, these are rebels against the I'm not sure why they don't like us. Oh, okay, so they were successfully revassalized, I guess.
Our construction is complete.
Were these like the habitat? Okay, this is the ringworld site. Yeah, so I was thinking, ringworlds are really interesting now because they give you 4 points of, like, 4 sources of pop growth per system that you build them in, which is more than you're going to have from planets and more than you're going to have from habitats. So now clearly the optimal way to get pop growth is just to spam ringworlds once you have the ability to do so, right? I don't know that we need that many pops, but it might be an argument for like putting a transit hub here, and then I can't build a transit hub yet because I don't have a colony. All right, fine. The other one. Okay, this one we do have a colony, and we could do a transit hub. Where? Okay, so there's the Juggernaut. Okay, they decided that they weren't gonna be suspicious of us. They are disloyal, but they don't like us very much. And the Colossus came out as well, so. Okay, right, it's incorrect. I knew that.
Technology conceived.
Okay, so we're starting to get up to tier 10 repeatables, which means, yeah, Fallen Empires will now be closer to equivalent with us technologically. So here's our GDF fleets, both in one place. So now seems like a great time to... we're still waiting on a couple things, I guess. A Titan and one more battleship, maybe.
Technology conceived.
Right, so as far as Unity, okay, so there's our gateway in the L-Gate system. What could we spend? So we have 3K Unity a month excess. We don't really need Architectural Renaissance anymore because we're just building. I mean, I guess the gateways and relays and things kind of count. We could do Scientific Revolution, yes. We could do Grand Fleet. We don't need Will to Power. Yeah, I think we'll do Scientific Resolution or Revolution, and then we could also start thinking about Ascension, and that usually makes sense on Ringworlds. or on researching ringworlds specifically. So currently we're getting increased output, increased pop growth, increased pop assembly speed. Okay, so it's, yeah, research ringworld designation is weird because it doesn't reduce scientist upkeep. It just increases output. I feel okay doing this a couple times. So we went from 15% to 20%, and it also reduces empire size a little bit. Good enough for now. Can I even go above that? Okay, because I have all the slots unlocked, even if I haven't taken the last perk. Interesting. Yeah, so that got us an extra, from 15% to 38%. I think it's an extra couple hundred science a month. Yeah, we went from 12k to 13k. Not too shabby for some unity just sitting around not being used.
Technology conceived.
More closed borders. They're just kind of waffling. They're not sure what to think of this. Okay, so now we can do the reorganization here. I think that was 13. Yeah, okay. And then here... And then we will merge those two. And okay, well, we can wait for that merge to finish. Oh, I wonder if it was building out of the friggin' juggernaut. That's going to be really annoying. I shouldn't have built it. It's a sad state of affairs. Okay.
Technology conceived.
So there's another 300k of fleet in GDF.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, and here we can do Hive Nexus, and once that's done, then we can upgrade this. We still have unemployment. I mean, we still need a supercomputer. Okay, so we've dropped below 2k energy per month. Maybe we do start thinking about the second Dyson. Where are we gonna put it? That looks fine. Unless there's like somewhere more defensible, but maybe like back in here. I would not guess.
Technology conceived.
tempted to just like grab some of these and get them out of the way. Should be quick. Where is Galim A? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's building the Titans last. Maybe. Is the Mega Shipyard actually faster? I don't know. Because I thought that was like Empire-wide build speed, but I'm thinking maybe we remove the Titan assembly yards. Well, we don't want to do it right now because it's still building out of it. But I mean, I think I need the tech more than I need the Unity.
Technology conceived.
Yeah. Okay, so we have like lots of mining jobs. Oh, we don't need that many maintenance drones. Okay, but it's making the maintenance drones because they're bad at like producing stuff besides amenities on actual planets. But inefficient mining is still better than no mining.
Technology conceived.
We have so many tech options. We could do armor. I mean, it's here, right? So this one's pretty much maxed out. 34% crime. Let's do something about that. Okay, but we're still waiting on pops here, so. Do I really want more pop assembly? Like, we're already having trouble keeping up with... How many build slots do I have? Yeah, I could do 2. Is there any reason not to do that? I don't think so.
Technology conceived.
How's that hyper relay coming along? Okay, it's done. So we can build the gateway over top of it.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, what's the deal with the... What can you tell me about the infinity thing? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the fortress. You don't see built anymore. That didn't tell me much. Ernest Secundus. Okay, right, so that's the one we were just building crime suppression buildings on. If I don't hit the button, does it happen? Or... Ah, yes, because I turned the jobs off. That's a good reason for them not to be worked. They're actually still not being working the deviant job. That's funny. I mean, maybe it just takes a sec. We'll see.
Technology conceived.
Oh, the devolving beam. I guess we don't get zoos, so it's not as exciting. Oh, and I realized we forgot to terraform this one too.
Spaceborne life. Our construction is complete.
Where's the other one? Those are supposed to happen like in pairs.
Technology conceived.
I guess we start building yet another. I mean, we can just let this run because we're just kind of waiting for like GDF expansion, maybe. I guess we could. Yeah, we can propose it now, so we could, but we're not in a hurry.
Our construction is complete.
I mean, we could do another ring segment. We're gonna need much more gas. How do you have so many amenities? It's suspicious. You're making me wonder about it. Yeah, okay. Okay, but with this one, we're almost full. We could start putting gas refineries in here as well. Or like a fortress and some refineries. Oh, you know, the archaeo studies would kind of fit. We're stacking up a bunch of stuff here. That seems like a fine place for it if we're going to build one. Was that the thing we wanted? Yeah, stronghold. They are Empire unique, right? Yeah, okay. I guess military academies are arguably better if I'm not going to upgrade it to Was this the one that wasn't a hive mind? Yeah, they're not hive. I'm pretty much always in for watch and learn though.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
More war decks. Hibinti on the machines again. My vassals are getting kind of aggro. We did turn off take point, right? They just haven't gone home yet. Pay an upkeep they don't need to on these fleets. 50k out of our one of our small vessels. I mean, if we have the district slots on habitats, we may as well use them. That was the split one. That one's maxed. Okay, so we could downgrade these labs, and that would save us as much gas as... Yeah, we should totally do that. So each of those downgrades saved us enough gas to build, or to like maintain a ring world district.
Our construction is complete.
Which gives us 10 jobs instead of 4.
The others speak. Technology conceived.
I do kind of want to go do... I have no idea what's in Ultima Vigilis, but I kind of want to find out. Oh, it's still What? Oh, because the gateway's not ready yet. Alright. We can wait for the gateway. That's fine. It shouldn't be long, right? Yeah. Well, that's actually a bit of a fleet. Oh. In an unoccupied system. I don't care. That...
Technology
What are they gonna do? Just gonna hang out and run around? I mean, I guess we could go, like, jump in on them. Well, I don't need the whole stack. Good to go. Yeah, we can bring
Our
one more.
construction is complete.
I mean, or the GDF, right? That's what the GDF is for, is fighting pirates. It sounds like a good use.
Technology conceived.
Okay, the Fallen Empire handled it. Never mind. Now I have to go find the UDF fleet. You guys ended your crime problems yet? I don't know how what makes deviant drones go away. If like you have to drive crime down to 0 or what, but I guess we can afford to lose 1 pop to mismanagement. Probably there are a bunch of like maintenance drones somewhere doing worse. We'll leave crime jobs on this one. Learn from our mistakes. Hive worlds in the 2nd sector. That's big. That could be a good industrial, but I mean, oh, it kept the vents. That's neat. Not that matters, but
Technology conceived.
quantum catapult. Do we have a pulsar? I don't know. Yeah, here's one. It's a pretty good system too. Okay, so there's galactic mobilization. Maybe we do yeah, GDF expansion or navigation agency.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
I mean, at some point, if I am running artillery battleships with kinetic artillery, I probably should research some kinetics, but it's just not the first priority here. Okay, so there's our gateway. If we wanted to go do, okay, well we're not full on influence anymore. Yeah, we can move the fleet into position for Ultima Vigilis. They have like a bunch of, that's like a fair bit. Yeah, we'll and we're gonna have to jump in, so we're gonna need a bunch. Let's just bring everything.
Technology.
Claim the new nest. Okay, but that was colony starting, not finishing, I think. Yeah.
Technology conceived.
Okay, ring sections. Maybe we don't start that one and we save a megastructure slot for the quantum catapult. Okay, our gas production is way up, so we can afford to build more lab districts here if they're about full. We still have plenty of unemployment if people will migrate. Okay. Let's send you to over. We should probably just build a gateway there. Okay, so the Habinti continue taking systems from the machines. Not planets though, just systems. And that kind of makes sense, right? Like if you're Gaia dwellers, like what good are planets full of robots to you? And they're not the kind of robots you can actually use. Oh. It's not good. See, I never, like... I just almost never get into situations where I have crime problems. I'm not used to dealing with it. I don't know how to deal with it. Oh, but at least it shows us where the, Okay, quantum catapult finished. Gateway. Oh, I guess we haven't done the interstellar assembly. Not that we really need it. Really, the quantum catapult costs influence? That's weird. I just want to make sure there's not like some more convenient pulsar, but I don't think there is. Yeah. Having to build stuff around particular star types is really annoying.
We have claimed a new nest. We have claimed a new nest.
Are these planets coming online? No? Okay, that was colony ships arriving at the ring world, the second ring world. Do I have a governor on this sector? I should have a governor on this sector. Yeah, that Erida, that's all great, but
Technology conceived.
I don't think we'll get massacred just jumping into Ultima Vigilis, but
Hostile swarm engaged.
I've never done this one before. I've never seen it before, so I apologize for reading it slowly. Looks pretty funky, alright. Okay, so they have like tier 5, but not like really. Okay, and dark matter. Oh, okay. Where's my? Let's get a scientist. We're gonna want to grab some of this stuff. Oh, it doesn't give pity.
Technology conceived. Hostile swarm engaged.
It would be amazing, because we have all these Fruni. I wonder if we can get Psionic, like if they go full Psionic. Yeah, because we need more megastructure build speed mods. Good lord. I wonder if we'll get Psionic pops. You guys good to jump back yet? Still on cooldown.
Our construction is complete.
I hit the J. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised the Model 16 don't like me very much, given that my vessels have been beating the tar out of them. Maybe we do a forge ring world next. Not that we're like need more. Oh, you you know, you do okay at surveying actually. Okay, that it's on the floor, but it hasn't passed yet. We could get silly and do maximize administrative sanctions. How many people are in violation? Okay, so like most of the other independent empires are in fact in violation of the Military Readiness Act. So yeah, we should absolutely impose more sanctions until they comply. That's what sanctions are for.
Council agenda ready.
We don't really need the Unity one at this point. Like, we have more Unity than we need, so we could, yeah, switching back to amenities would be okay, I guess. If I can find it. Right, we can't build the
Technology conceived.
Wow, the silicoids are in that rough a shape that they're getting independence guarantees. Okay, yeah, we're almost in violation. I mean, not almost in violation of the Readiness Act, but we certainly have room to build more. We've been doing like 1510. $16.10. It's fine. 1510 would be easier. Yeah. Ah, here, this time the Titans come out of the Mega. That's convenient.
Technology conceived. Technology conceived.
Okay, so now we're full on influence, so we could go grab Vigilis when the survey finishes if we have a construction ship available, which is not quite in range, but pretty easy.
Technology conceived.
It's interesting that the Strikecraft ones are plus 10%.
We have surveyed the system.
Some decent stuff. We probably want to swap him for the archaeology guy. We have an archaeology guy, right? Or at least one who doesn't have a huge penalty to archaeology. It's a lot of influence.
The others speak. Technology conceived.
Ship construction focus. Is that the one that gives you like discounts? Ship build speed, ship build cost. Yeah, okay. A little bit late since we're already fleeted up pretty hard. I guess if we have to refleet, like if we get... I don't think we're going to have to refleet. It's been like 10 years and we have picked up just a silly amount of fleet power. Well, okay, so each of our fleets is approaching 200k and we've got 6 of them plus GDF and another one coming up. Yeah, this is so about up north of 1 million, approaching 2 million. Yeah, I don't. We might call this one early rather than running out the next 2 crises because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of point. Yeah, okay, so the Strikecraft ones are 10%, but these ones are only 5%. So there isn't like an actual planet here that we can... Broken AI world. Alright, this, I mean, I'm happy to run it at least long enough to do this archaeology site. Oh boy, minor artifacts. $118k. I mean, maybe we also just start mining off of these if we need to, right? Because all you really need in order to be a good mining world is a mineral purification plant, and an orbital ring. So. Resources from orbital station, station upkeep. What? Is that? Huh. I wonder what that means. If that applies to, or like, habitat orbitals? Interesting.
A new nest is born.
Okay, it's getting late. The cat's all zoomy. Okay, these are things that actually finished. Do I really need more clone bats? How many? Like we were around 1,000 pops, I think, and now we're at like 1,300, 1,400 pops. How many pops do I really need? It's kind of that point in the game. Well, at the very least, we can kind of do the bare minimum here. But if I don't want more pops, why am I settling more worlds as for pop growth? It seems kind of silly. I think before, when I thought I was getting 4 pops on a new planet, it was just that people were migrating so fast. Oh, and we for housing. Because I bet they're going to migrate pretty quick, too.
Technology conceived.
Okay, so there's our gateway where our catapult will be. It seems like it's taking a really long time. Oh, yeah, it turns out that when you remember to start the thing, it builds a lot faster. It's the, what's it called? Yeah, processing center. Moats are still holding okay.
We have claimed a new nest.
Okay, but it didn't give me the pop-up. I don't know. Presumably it was a colony ship arriving. I hope. It's so weird that it takes like a second for... I guess it's not that weird. Probably stuff would like pop up and people hit it immediately. I don't know.
A new nest is born.
Our empire size is starting to climb a little bit as well. I'm not... It's probably mostly pops. That's usually the suspect. Oh, I haven't done any of the army repeatables.
A new nest is born.
Okay, so this is... We're back to Ultima Vigilis.
Technology conceived.
Ah, yes, the trash dispersers. I don't know that I'll need it, but they're
Technology
interesting.
conceived.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Technology conceived.
Just kind of waiting. And building up. I guess putting it way out in the middle of nowhere is not very useful, right? If it means that my effective range is only my territory plus the silicoids. Or places I could already jump to, right? Not super useful. Oh well.
Technology conceived.
Okay. I think that was this one. Yeah, I don't need 6 drones. 6 like hunter killers. We could also just stuff more science in here, just a little bit. Okay, so we got a big antenna array. Or sensors. Alright. That makes sense with a name like Ultima Vigilis. Spoilers. I don't know if I want to do anything with it, right? Like, I could put a gateway here and... I guess it's within jump drive range. But I don't. The Brethren don't do jump drives, and the I don't know if the contingency do. I'm wondering if it could be like a holdout, right? If I build a habitat or a ring world here, and then like come what may, if I can hold out there and be safe. But I don't.
We sense spaceborne life.
I don't think we want to do this. I don't know what else to do with the Senate. Oh, we could push the Astral Studies network line further, I guess. Yeah, we have art colleges and observation posts. That sounds okay.
Technology
Oh.
conceived.
We're in breach. Disregard. We got the influence, we'll find something. Can I declare Fallen Empire's crisis? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, we can. That would be a really stupid thing to do, but interesting. Did we ever pass? Yeah, there we go. There's something to stall the Senate with. Okay, we've gone well over an hour at this point. And at this point, I'm not convinced that this game is going to stay very interesting for much longer. Besides Ultima Vigilis, I think the next crisis that shows up is just going to get obliterated. So, I was hopeful for War in Heaven. I mean, in theory, I think the Awakening Empires has a mean time to happen of 75 years, but there are 3 of them. Mean time to happen of 25 years, but there are 3 of them, so it gets divided, but kind of multiplies back out. So we might expect to see Awakening happening in 2375, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do like one more hour or so after this one, and if Fallen Empires aren't awakening and crises aren't happening, then maybe we'll just kind of wrap this one up and start something else. But thank you for watching.